So far we've heard from our own R&D engineers. But for the next software innovation, I'd like to bring a customer to the stage. From Sub-Zero, LabVIEW architect, Chase Fearing.
Well, it's an honor to be here, Kevin. I've spent the last 10 years of my career in labs, on the production line, staring at block diagrams. I actually started my journey with NI when I was an intern at Sub-Zero. My boss came in, set this book on my desk, and told me to learn LabVIEW. It's a little heavier than I remember. Looking back, that was one of the greatest things that ever happened in my career. Probably what led to me being on the stage today.
Oh, great. I mean, thank you for being here. Of course, thanks to that boss of yours.
Yes.
There's a lot of features in LabVIEW. That's why the book is thick, right?
Yeah.
It
takes fab.
Tell us more about Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Sub-Zero is a family-owned company in Madison, Wisconsin. We make appliances designed and tested to last more than 20 years. We were founded on the belief that if you build a quality product, you will always have customers. Let me show you some of our products and what we're all about.
Whether you're a novice in the kitchen or an aspiring home chef, Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove help you raise the bar on every meal. With refrigeration that keeps food fresher longer, cooking appliances that promise precision, control, and confidence, and dishwashing that cleans silently after every delicious occasion. Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove, a higher standard.
At Sub-Zero, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so at Sub-Zero, it's not just about making the best looking or the most high-tech appliances. We elevate experiences in the kitchen, and we store food in a fundamentally better way. Let me ask you, Kevin, you don't have a Sub-Zero, do you?
No, sorry.
Okay. So let me ask you, how long does a head of lettuce typically stay fresh in your fridge?
A week if I'm lucky.
Isn't that frustrating? So in a Sub-Zero, lettuce will stay crisp and fresh for much longer. And we achieve this by maintaining temperature within 1 degree of the set point. We even use an air purification technology that was inspired by NASA that removes ethylene gas, which is what causes the food to spoil. I've seen lettuce stay fresh for up to 2 weeks longer in a Sub-Zero. You know, we actually grow our own lettuce to verify this. This is just one example of the lengths that we go to for test.
Well, you know, you're well aware, I went to visit you in Wisconsin a few months ago. I got to see that passion for quality throughout the entire organization. Can you share us a little bit more about how you test that quality in your products?
Yeah. Well, when the brand promises a 20-year life, that's a serious responsibility for test engineering. So we test everything. It starts with extensive validation of every component. We use a lot of LabVIEW and Compact DAC to characterize each system. In production, we test 100% of our products. Every fridge runs for at least 6 hours in our factory. We even make ice in every unit.
All right. And what's your role in this? Tell us about your role.
Well, for me, it's always been about carrying our tradition of quality and building the best test systems possible. I've worked from design labs to manufacturing, but LabVIEW's always been a part of what I've done. You know, I recently actually moved to a new team at Sub-Zero that's responsible for testing appliance software.
Okay, so in this transition, obviously, you brought a lot of NI product knowledge and experience with you. How did that help you?
Well, our journey actually started right here at NI Connect. We attended Hardware in the Loop is for everyone. And it really is. Every product, even appliances, are becoming more software defined. You know, for me, I didn't know anything about Hardware in the Loop, but I knew LabVIEW and I knew NI could help. You know, I realized soon that NI had a solution for the exact type of testing that we needed to do. And then since then, we've built 3 HIL systems using the NI platform. Let me show you one of our solutions and how it all comes together. So in our HIL workflow, we still get to use LabVIEW, And we love that we can use an environment that we're already experts with to create models and build them, compile them for Linux RT. And I swear I didn't clean up the block diagram just for the stage. Can we get a clap for LabVIEW style? Come on. Yeah. Okay, so from here we use TestStand, which is NI's tool for deploying models, and we run simulations in real time on a compact Rio. This is our TestStand project for a refrigeration system. Now, once we had all this, we wanted a way to automate the HIL system. So we actually joined the early access program for native TestStand integration with TestStand, and we got some help from one of NI's good partners, Genuine, and we're soon automating our tests with TestStand.
So I'm pleased to announce that integration work has been released in the latest version of TestStand. And to make this more accessible to all, we've also released an application-specific version of the LabVIEW Suite, the LabVIEW Suite for HIL. I'll wait. This suite provides you all the software tools required for an HIL application under a single license.
That's awesome. You know, Kevin, when you first announced LabVIEW Suite, I'll be honest that I didn't really get it. I thought it was maybe a marketing ploy to bundle software. But I have to say, we've seen the lengths that you've gone to make these solutions integrate nicely and the philosophy behind it. And we're able to use LabVIEW Suite for HIL to do all the things that we need when we build and run HIL systems. We've already seen a lot of success with HIL, and it's now becoming a strategic differentiator for testing appliance software. Sub-Zero is investing more in hardware in the loop, and we're really excited to be adding an Aliaro XMove system later this year.
That's great. Now, tell us how we're going to work together going forward.
Well, you know, NI has the high-quality hardware and software that's helping Sub-Zero achieve a higher standard of test. But you know, it's more than that. At Sub-Zero, we don't like to focus on features. We like to focus on experiences. And for NI, whether it's amazing account managers, customer education, or expert technical support, y'all are helping us find the right solutions that we need to solve the greatest challenges that we have. That's why we don't see y'all as just a vendor, but we see you as a partner. So that's great. You've convinced me. My next fridge is Sub-Zero. No. We have a showroom in Dallas, so.
Yeah. Thank you, Chase.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I have one more software package I want to talk about, SystemLink. SystemLink is our central platform for lab management and organization. With SystemLink, you can view real-time dashboards, remotely install software updates, track the health and use of your assets, and so much more, all from a web browser interface. Now, for years, our large customers who have large lab setups with server and cloud infrastructure have gotten the benefits of SystemLink. But today, I'm proud to announce that SystemLink is now available for everyone. It's accessible for every engineering team. We're releasing a version of SystemLink that's optimized for smaller labs that has simplified setup, installation, and licensing. If your lab has a few of 5 systems, you can get up running quickly and have a very short setup time. So please go to the expo floor and learn more about this version of SystemLink. Now, I hope all of this software discussion shows you the progress we've made on the software goals that we set out last year. First, we wanted to strengthen our software roadmap. You've seen many products and features today, but we're so committed to our roadmap, we're also publishing it on ni.com so you can plan ahead. Second, we want to improve our connectivity. And you can see we're improving our connectivity software through the LabVIEW Suite. Not only introducing features aimed at connectivity, but really creating a seamless experience for your workflow. And third, we've been committed to fostering a software community. With a dedicated team, we support over 80 user work groups, campus engagements, and open source contributions. You're going to hear a lot more about all 3 of these in the keynote tomorrow. And one more software announcement. Based on your feedback, I'm proud to say that all of our test software now has both subscription and perpetual licenses.